Good morning everyone and welcome to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're continuing our playthrough of Terra Invicta. And during the last episodes we've made a lot of progress in breaking the enemies as far as I could tell. Let's see, we are now able to undertake the end of China, so we could split it up, but we don't care for that. Yeah, we've nuked a lot of the US. They still have a lot of arsenal, so one of these huge wars could still come towards us. But other than that, China is deeply concerned by North Korea. Do we impose sanctions? No, we do not, because we will be taking them over. And now we're fighting to take back Japan. Cool, we've taken out one of the agents of humanity's first. We can take urban warfare doctrine. Ooh.
Mission abort.
That will help us a lot. Let's see what this hostile takeover has been aborted. Oh, because we killed the agent, but we've captured another one.
Our case remains unheard.
What do we want? We want to take the administration from him.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Target's got away.
And we failed in Japan one more time.
Prepping for next mission.
Now I was thinking what I should be doing. There's only one more territory here. The EU is producing some amount of cyan, but it's not the largest in the world. Let's take a quick look. So if we go to show all nations and we're taking a look at research, China is the largest producer of research, which is us. Then it's India, really? Okay, well, who knew? They have 4.1 military tech. They have 5 armies at this time. Who are they at war with? Finland. Interesting. Then we definitely need to take on India. Either conquer them or nuke them. But nuking is such a last-minute resort. The reason why I'm saying that is because it feels like a cheat, almost. Though, I've never had it sent against me, so...
Standing by.
Maybe that's why I feel this way.
Ready for my mission.
Hostile takeover requires administration.
At your service.
Your orders?
Sure, let's spend some money and take some organizations from our
Targeting
enemy.
their assets.
We will try over here to detain.
I'm here.
I guess with
Standing
you.
by.
Let's see if we can detain this agent here. 81, let's go for an 86%
Standing by
chance.
for orders.
Ready.
With you, like, there's so much alien life forms on Earth. We just need to let them alone for a while, I believe. We can also try to steal a project. Requires espionage. Who has the biggest espionage?
Ready to go.
Well, she has. And thus we'll try to take from China.
Standing by.
Maybe we'll do a double
No
steal
secret is
there.
safe from me.
At your service.
And we're gonna defend interests in China.
Protecting our interests.
Before we move forward, let's secure our interests first.
Securing our interests.
Beautiful. I am still sick, so my voice might sound a bit
Ore
weird.
Required.
Fifth US Special Forces. These two are US based. Let's take first of all his largest organization there.
Data acquired.
Advanced Nerva Drive. Okay.
We've got the package.
Now I'm
Mission
pretty
aborted.
much looking for the future. Okay. This is one mine. How long would it take? It would take us 53 boost, 538 days, and 15.2. It is earlier than anything that we could do at this point. War between Poland and European Union. Now, you also have to calculate this. At this point, I am just trying to get into space a little bit, but it would have been a better idea, for example, to wait for this meteorite to get closer to us. If we reach a close orbit, for example, if we waited until this rock would somehow be maybe here on this line and Earth would be here, it would have been so much quicker and so much cheaper. But we're pretty much sending it at the edge. Okay, the Hydra language. While it will take some time to fully comprehend the Hydra language, we have now identified sufficient patterns and repeating elements to establish the core concepts behind it. Essentially, their method of communication is twofold: an auditory aspect, much like our own, and perhaps more importantly, a ferrocite-based aspect, which chemically and wordlessly conveys the emotional context of their otherwise functional speech. We can now proceed with direct translation of the spoken element, should we wish it. It remains to be seen, however, how effective any attempt at communication will be without replication of the chemosensory element. Learning the language of the Hydras, for some of the emissaries, or so the emissaries are called, has been an interesting process. The audible components are simple enough to come to recognize. Reproducing them with the aid of mechanical devices is also straightforward. However, truly understanding their language requires us to stand in their presence. Their aura envelops us, providing emotion, connection, purpose. Without it, their language is a pale shadow of itself, limited and clumsy. Unfortunately, it seems that we will never be able to share the emissary's aura. We can understand their words, but we can never reproduce them. We will be children born without the gift of speech, forever spectators never able to fully participate in their exchanges. It will be our curse, yet perhaps in it we may find insight. The vow of silence is an ancient one. So now she wants us to go with diplomacy. The power of the speech is a great one, but now is the time to be cautious. So many human leaders have taken the power to communicate, to share thoughts and ideas, and used it for selfish purposes. We must approach the Hydras in humility, listen first and foremost, and only speaking after much thought, if at all. Our purpose is to teach them, yet we must never forget that they are far wiser than we are. So now we go for the next kind of research. We can go for exotic materials at 20k. Augmented learning could be interesting as well. It's a 5k research and it would increase the investment points that we direct to the knowledge priority. Stakeholder strategic lobbying. Urban warfare doctrine. It's a 10k and our armies have increased combat value when fighting in core economic regions. I do like that as a concept. So let us pick it up. Japan has deployed an army in Tokyo. Okay, so that is our first army after the problems we've had. Or the war that we have lost. Let's see, what could we do here? Well, we could try once again to break some of the organizations in Japan. Or we could work on a campaign. And that is probably the better idea
I will
here.
try to sway the public.
Let's take a look at
What's the
organizations now. With her, we can provide her with this, the Moonflower organization, and then we could get some funding with military tech and other things. Steel project, public campaigns, space mining output. Okay, let's get this one. Let's also get Caledonia Aviation. And that is pretty much it. Here, we could reduce inflexible, but we'll wait for wealthy first. Wealthy, rich, those are the ones that we need for cash, and wealthy once again. With Quan here, are you still stuck? No, you are not. But let's work on hostile
Targeting
takeover
enemy
once
orders.
again.
Acknowledged.
We've captured him. Let's see what we can
Tracking
find out
targets.
about him.
Ready to go.
And then with you, I want to take a look in Japan, do a surveil
Initiating
mission,
surveillance.
see if we
What's
can
the op?
find anything. And finally, if I wanted to get into India, would be very difficult. We have better chances to get into Indonesia. Or to break. Let's work
Targeting
on
their
getting
TV
back
goals.
Australia for ourselves. A coup d'etat in Guatemala we don't care for.
Surveilling target area.
Let's see, did we find anything? We didn't find anything in Japan, so that is
You are
good.
A shining star.
Okay, a bit of water, a bit of metals. Like, how far are you? Very far. Nothing to be worrying ourselves
Surveillance
over.
complete.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Let's see.
Asset acquired.
They gave us some stats, but it didn't show us the loyalty. We can take more from him. This is a good institution with a lot of research. I do like that. Let's take the opportunity to take it from him.
Wrapping up here.
Found more water and more fuel. Let's see. Now this one might be closer to us. Let's see. What is its orbit right now? Still far away. But it does have a lot of fuel, which I like. So So let us send... Shall we send this to it? Now I do not know if there would be any kind of chance to put a sign on it. Let's see, for this place. Yeah, we just have to wait for this to get closer
Public
before we
sentiment
can
is
start building
increasingly with
anything.
us.
Public sentiment in Japan is okay. Success of a crackdown in Australia. So we're gonna take the territory from humanity first, and then we're gonna work on the next one.
We must persuade the people.
Ready for my mission.
Now what should I do? Should I go? I can continue stealing from him, which is weird. He's that
Targeting
weak.
their assets.
Ready for
We're
orders.
gonna work on stealing as much as we can. If that is the case, steal a project from someone? Sure.
We'll catch up on years of research.
Standing by for orders.
Let's make sure that we take
Removing
this
our
territory from
enemies.
humanity first.
Acknowledged.
Let's see if we can do a crackdown here in North Korea.
Targeting their key people.
Now we'll take a look at our countries, see what's what. Belarus, Sudan.
They will now serve us.
What do we steal from him now? 24 research, that sounds quite well. Plus 5 ops. We should take this. Sure. Let's take the US based.
I think I found something.
Beautiful work. We'll take the US based organization if we
Move the
can.
needle.
Provides him with power that he does not need.
Their control is vulnerable now.
Good, we can take North Korea.
Our associates are now in charge.
Beautiful, we've expanded our control in Australia.
Ready for orders.
Can we break them now? Not without the use of a lot of resources. So let me do defense
Securing our
interest
control.
in Australia.
Standing by for orders.
I will start doing a mission. I want Japan back, so we'll do a mission in Japan
I will tell our story.
for public opinion.
Standing by for orders.
I can do another hostile takeover here.
Targeting enemy orcs.
Let's continue doing that.
Your orders?
I will do a takeover
Removing our
here
enemies.
in North Korea,
Acknowledged.
and finally with you. With you, Federal Security Service. It's going to provide us 2 investigations, 6 administration, minus 250. That is a lot of cash that we are losing. But it opened our doors for many things. He's from Sydney, Australia. Let's see. Minus 200 for more investigation and science and a few other things. Plus 40 to science. Plus 40. Energy Independence Initiative. I mean, there's so many good things here. We'll take even more investigation and stuff. Okay. I mean, it was expensive, and it still is. We're starting to get close to running out of money. But we could use this opportunity to equip and unequip certain organizations. Let's see. Yeah, I can do a crackdown and take over this sector.
The center of power.
How much income does India have? 41.
Protecting our interests.
Nigeria had a revolution and we lost control. That is fine.
They will now serve us.
What do we have here? More US-based organizations, and we are going to take it from them.
The people will come to our side.
We lost their trail.
Okay. Australia has deployed the 1st Division in Brisbane. I feel that I should declare war on Mongolia, because if we do that, we can fight the EU, which seems to have good amount of
Our
strength.
associates were unable to take control.
We rolled an 11.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Why? Because someone else took over in North Korea before we
They'll
did.
all be so busy fighting down here that they won't even realize we've already built ourselves an empire.
What
up
is the
there.
great nation here?
Director
So
Hunt
there's
will
Greater
also
India that they'll be able to
invest ahead of
research.
the Emirates Mars mission.
Forward Russia. I'm interested to see what Forward Russia is about. The 1st Division in Australia is now under the control. Sure. Awesome.
Where do you need me?
With you. Can I try again here to crack? We'll
Targeting
work
their
on
key
it.
people.
Acknowledged.
Let's continue our campaign in
We
Japan.
must persuade the people.
Over
Standing
here,
by.
we can steal a project, and
Tapping
we
their
will do
knowledge.
that. I mean, I
Where do
find
you
that
need
to
me?
be probably one of the best things
Ready
that
for
we could do.
orders.
If we don't have to research one thing, then that is really good. Let's try a crackdown in North Korea.
Applying pressure on their people.
A Greater India would be a problem.
I'm in.
Solid core fission reactor, fission platforms, or solar platforms. Let's get this fission reactor, whatever.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Crackdown complete.
I feel that we should break
Target's
India.
lost. We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I think that that is what I want to do now. We will use Russia's 15
Recon complete.
nuclear barrages to break India. That will put us in a great war, of course. It will bring us at war with the UK. The UK seems to have 4.7 points in military tech. Once again, we might break ourselves here. I do not know when we were going to get any kind of penalties,
Ready for orders.
but we're gonna try. They
Time
have
to
too
make
much
our move.
research there, and we
Ready
need
for
to
my
break
mission.
them.
At your service.
Sure,
Where do you
we'll
need me?
do more
At your
work there
service.
with her.
Your orders?
Let's see, let's continue stealing projects.
Breaching target security.
And with
Your
Gabin,
orders.
I can do a
Terminating
purge
the
mission
opposition.
here, or defend our interest in Kazakhstan. What is our situation in Kazakhstan anyway? We have the most popular. Yeah,
Securing our
let's defend our
control.
interests first. We're getting a lot of boost out of it. We
Securing
don't
our
want to
interests.
miss anything there.
No more secrets.
Fission platform kit or solar platform kit. We'll do the fission first. We have an agent in
Public
Japan.
opinion is moving in our direction.
They slipped away from us. Prepping for the next mission.
We didn't manage to break through.
Policy direction complete.
Okay. Unification, grant independence. Unification. Peacefully unify this nation with its parent nation or a federation ally that has a claim upon. Let's try unification first. Oh, we can do unification with Kazakhstan. Really? Eurasian Union. Ah. If we take these two, can we do that again? Yeah, I even forgot about this. I have a new plan. Yeah, we've gained all of this territory and that is beautiful. I am going to work on... Let's see, can we crack maybe some other areas from here? That's a 9%, that's a 75% there. Unless they do
Targeting their
defend
center of
interests.
power.
Ready to go.
We need espionage in order to take over Japan,
I will
so
try to sway the public.
we'll see if we can
Ready.
manage.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, you do the final steal here.
We'll catch up on years of research.
Reporting in.
Where to?
Gabin, could you work... Ah, yes. There is one
Tracking
territory
down.
here, of course, it might get protected.
Where to?
And I am going to work... on what? Let's see if we can make peace with the US.
Heading to the capital.
I guess that will be the first thing we do. There's no real point in anything else, I believe. Yeah, they have a lot of problems as it is. Only Boston remains untouched.
Data acquired.
We've moved the needle.
But I don't think that they will have enough
We've
strength.
neutralized their key people.
Good.
Crackdown complete.
We have 2 crackdowns
Our
happening.
technology could be used to end hunger.
Cybernetics is the next. We should start adding some sort of research there.
Mission complete.
Seek peace with the US, confirm.
Wrapping up here.
Perfect.
Cleaning things up.
Now let's airlift them home. Airlift these armies home because we might need them soon. Yeah, I feel like we're going to go to war in Europe next. Somehow fighting India, but American Mafia can be acquired. Look at that. We are still losing money, so that is not too great. With Leo here, I think we just want you to take over
We're taking power.
the Baltic
Where
states.
Ready for my mission.
With Kwan, in order to purge, we need espionage, so we can't really do
Making
that.
our case.
I will have
here.
Gabin do the takeover.
What's the op?
At your service. Targeting the opposition.
Celia,
Reporting in.
I want you to break another territory. And there is some sort of chance to do that.
Making
But
our
we'll try to
case.
do a campaign
Reporting
first. And then we'll do a scan
Setting a
over
watch.
here. The dissolution of Russia. Yeah, we
On
don't care
Overwatch.
about that. We mostly need the unification of it.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The
Beautiful.
people will come to our side.
Beautiful. We have now cybernetics implants, which means I'm guessing that we could research those cybernetic implants. We'll see in a second here. Arctic methane eruption. Scientists monitoring the Arctic have detected an eruption of methane gas in Vladivostok region. Melting permafrost has led to an eruption of methane gas from an ancient deposit previously stored safely under the ice. This has the effect of exacerbating the global warming that caused it. Unfortunate, or dispatch a team to study it. Sure, gain some research out of it.
We've removed some threats.
We've removed some threats from the Baltic states. We have learned the Protectorate failed the Purge mission that was targeting the Baltic states. Great. And the Academy was trying to do the same.
Our enemies are still in control.
This is another one of our probes. Yeah, too far away. We have some supporters apparently in South Korea. Oh, we have a good support, I would say.
I'm here.
Ready.
So what will I do? Will I go with the next one? I guess first of all we need to defend interests first.
Securing our interests.
Second,
Reporting
with
in.
you, we are going to continue
make
our
our
mission,
deal.
I guess.
What's the op?
With Celia. Let's see if I can cause a crack down here.
Cracking down.
And we'll have Kwan
Ready for
defend our
orders.
interest
Ready.
in Belarus.
Securing our interests.
Where do you need
We
me?
need to secure one more
my
interest
mission.
up here in Eurasian Union.
Making things safe for our people.
Where do you need me?
With you, yeah, probably doing that. But that is a lot of ops. We're going to destroy it with someone else. Let me do a quick scan up here as well, just so we
Initiating
can
recon.
see what is there. And that will have to be it for today's episode. I am going to take a break here, just get myself something to drink, rest my voice, and we'll be back tomorrow to continue this campaign and see where it leads us. I find we're probably now somewhere at the mid-game, and we'll see what the future brings. Until next time, I hope you have enjoyed it, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.